What's up, everybody? Sorry, kitty. I just scared the shit out of my cat. I'm sorry, Shadow. Oh, man. How are we doing? Welcome. You just got accepted into med school. Let's fucking go. Congratulations. That's so sick. Best of luck on that grind. I have no doubt that med school is definitely harder than grad school. So best of luck. Lock in. You fucking got this. And do some rotating or whatever. What did they say in med school? Did they say, let's rotate, everybody? That's what I would say. Good luck, my friend. Yo, Zalo, what's up? Airmaster, how you doing? John Morningstar. Hope everyone is having a good day. I've got this very cute cat sitting next to me. She's just trying to take a nap, and I keep yapping and making it hard for her to take a nap. Sorry, kitty. Lab, how you doing? MC Blue Whale. Finally, your Destiny opinion has arrived. Hey, I'm glad to be the kind of surrogate opinion while Dado is on hiatus. I'm more than happy to fill this role. I consider Dado a pretty good friend, so I think I can take this spot. You know what I mean? God, I need a fucking haircut. Why does no one ever tell me when I need a haircut? No one's ever like, God damn, you need a haircut. Actually, you know what? A surprising number of people actually are like, God damn, you need a haircut. Wait, now that I think about it, what am I doing? Lance, what's up? I've been doing lots of auto body repair, spray painting and stuff. Lots of sanding, unfortunately. Hey, that's sick. That's one thing, like, I consider myself pretty, and your mom considers me pretty handy. I'm sorry, I couldn't pass it up. I consider myself pretty handy, but things with engines, I never really got into. I fixed, like, you know, like little motors, like rotovaps and stuff, like take them apart, replace, you know, rebuild kits, usually just replacing gaskets and stuff as solvents corrode them. Sorry, I'm fucking, that's gonna be in the frame, isn't it? God damn it. Stuff like that. I've never like worked on a car or anything. It's just not something I've ever been good at. Scaro PhD in momology. That's so based. Why did I have, wasn't there like a, dude, this shadow's gonna drive me, not you, kitty. The microphone is gonna drive me insane. I need to put this. Oh. There. Good. You see the shadow on my face? But as long as I don't fucking lean forward. Not you! I know your name is Shadow, but I'm not talking about you. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, sorry. I've been going through and watching the old Marathon Alpha VODs. Why have you been doing that? Interesting. Curious. Explaining to your cat that doesn't speak English so you're not talking to her in English. Yeah, well, she should fucking lock in. I don't know what to tell you. How do I have this gilded? I don't even understand. I think I have to hit like a bunch of fucking... So lots of defenses. Oh, that's right. It was one of the masks requires like a goddamn bajillion void kills. Right? I think that's what it was. Bro, like, get fucking real. Get fucking real, dude. Okay, well, let's lock in. Let's do some spooky times on the spooky place. You got a meow at her? Where's your cat today? She's up on my... I have no idea what this view is going to look like, so, yeah. See you right there. What you doing? She's gonna fall. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Can I help you or something? Some head scritches. Oh. Okay. Yo, Lance, thank you for the sub. Certified orange cat behavior. I'm currently looking at different mods to do for my Gen 5 iPod Classic, looking at hard drive swap, battery swap, front and back plate swap. That's sick. Hey, Scare, hype for Redacted. I don't know what you mean, but I have been noticing a lot of people are hyped for some Redacted thing, which even though I don't know what you mean, I'm very happy for everyone who's been playing whatever this is and maybe enjoying it, potentially. I think that's cool. I'm happy for you guys. I wish, hopefully one day I find out what this is. I need to avoid this. I forgot. It's been 10 seconds left. Yo, Swidey, what's up? Maybe I should put on like a void nade. Dude, I hate that you can't just fucking change loadouts, man. People are hyped about a gas station change. Can't even say addicted to redacted. Hey, I'm glad people seem to be enjoying whatever they're playing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like I've been busy. I've been playing certain things that I haven't felt like streaming, and yeah, so I'm glad to be back. I know it's been a couple of days, but you know, we're just fucking glad to be here, boys. Void ruins the game in Destiny. I think Void is one of the weaker subclasses in Destiny. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, across the board, like, I think most Void is pretty underwhelming. When's the last time you've seen a Bubble Titan or Sentinel Titan? Twilight Arsenal's kind of cool. When's the last time you've seen Teleporty Boy Warlock? Even Tether is, like, fairly situational nowadays because you can debuff so easily with Tractor. In Marathon, bro? Oh, we're talking about the Marathon Alpha. I will say, when I last played Marathon in the Alpha, yeah, I can see why maybe those less experienced with Marathon at the time, or maybe bad at the game, would think that Void needs to go. I personally didn't have much issue, like, because I was good at Marathon, so like it was fine. Usually I came out on top anyways. And I actually found a lot of Voids in the Alpha Voids kit to be kind of limiting in terms of like actual mid-game. At the time, he was really good for getting the jump on people, but after that, he was kind of a useless fish. And he just kind of like flopped around mid-combat. So maybe that has changed. I don't know, though. Is this fake? Yeah. And the Alpha Destroyer was fun? I don't even know what the fuck that means. There was nothing called that in the Alpha. All right, I'm done talking. I'm done talking about this shit. Bro. Mods, twist his dick. Oh, man. Oh, man. So apparently, supposedly, allegedly, if you will, they fixed the fucking soft locks today. I'm really good at this. Apparently they fixed the soft locks today, so we'll see if that's actually true. But was that guy's transmat effect a fucking cannon, bro? What? Can you join up? Yeah, I'll let people join after this if you would like. But yeah, man, it's just been. I'm excited to jump back in. I'm not sure. There's not too much to do. Oh, in other exciting news, I finished my Trials guild this weekend, actually. So I now have everything gilded. I have every title, every guild ever, except for this one, Festival of the Lost Guild, which I don't know if I'll get today because I have to hit level 30 for it, but I'll definitely be getting. It's not that bad. Is the stream quality lower than usual? It should not be. Wait, are we soft lock? Oh, remember when I was like, allegedly they fixed the soft lock today? They, in fact, did not fix the soft lock. Bro. Bungie! Yeah, this is one thing. Like, they're their own worst enemy at this point with stuff like this. Like, a fairly good event, pretty fun activity. People want to enjoy it. What happens if time runs out? Do we just get loot? This is ultimate. Match made. We just want the game to work, man. I think a lot of times, I think it's like, okay, smaller team, it's gonna be less content. I see what they're doing. I try to sympathize, but like, I think the base requirement is game's just gotta work, man. Game ain't working. That makes me sad. How does that make you guys feel? Happy? Sad. What happens if the time hits 0? Do we die? You get loot, but it's not that good. Yo, what's up, Caden? Scaro, bro, I'm genuinely begging you to watch the first 3 seconds of your marathon review on Studio. Oh, God. What did I say? Do I want to watch this? I'm so
over the past 6 or 7 months,
Yes! Yes! What? What? When did I? Oh my God!
So over the past 6 or 7 months,
How did you even find that? Oh my God, what? Dude, I'm fucking floored right now. What? Where do we get the rewards at? That's crazy. What the hell? I'm just gonna put your comment on stream right there. This might be short worthy, my friend. That's insane. That's so crazy. God, thank you. You made my day. That's awesome. Dude, I cannot, like... You never mind. NDA. I still don't know what 6'7" means, dude. It's just 6'7". Just 6'7", bro. What do you think about 6'7", Kitty? Do you think it's cool? Why are your eyes so watery? Let me get the gunk out of your eyes. Oh, I got gunk on my thumb. It's a nickname of my band in high school. Gunk on my thumb. Oh, never mind. Oh, my mic is still way fucking up there. I forgot to bring it back down. Oh, I just changed something. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, there's probably a lot of weird noises there, but we're good. We're back. Will you give them a meow, Kitty? Maybe a cute meow? Just gotta get scared to say ibuprofen? Is ibuprofen a meme? Yo, NorCal, what's up? Oh, Easter, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Okay, for real, after this run, I'll let people join. I totally fucking forgot. God, I'm a bad person. Is gunk on my thumb that guy who soloed The Witness? Wait, this isn't shiny. Is it? Didn't I have a shiny gunmer? Did I just infuse that? Please tell me I didn't just infuse my shiny. No, I didn't get a shiny gunburn. I got a shiny something else. I don't remember. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's on my other character. Thank God. I'm scared. You be profaning all night, huh? You be what? You be profaning? Profaning? What the shit is profaning? I need your ballpark estimate on when Marathon will release. Hey, I can answer this because I have no idea. I mean, look, the last stuff that we know, and I know as much as you guys know in this case. The Sony person, lady, guy, I think it was a lady. Sorry, I'm bad with execs and names and shit. The Sony person said that they expected it out in Q1 of next year. So, my guess, in Q1 of next year. You're thinking February with a late December, early January beta. I think... Look, I'm not in game development, but I would imagine most people probably try to avoid a December beta. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like people have a lot of other shit going on in December. Although you do have a lot of people like off of school and stuff. But I would also imagine the core demographic of Marathon is not like school-aged people. So, I don't know. A lot of thoughts there that I'm not really sure how to feel about. Yeah, GTA 6 is coming up. Dude, does that have like a release date yet? I know January is literally avoided for literally every product ever. Yeah, but that's for paid stuff. For something free like a beta, I'm gonna say my final guess. Well, we know Renegades is December, so they're not gonna touch December if I had to guess. The 3-month update is March, so I bet beta for Marathon in February, and then Shadow and Order in March. Is that what it's called? Shadow and Order? And then Marathon release in April? Couple credible insiders think GTA 6 might get delayed again. God damn. They're literally just toying with every other company at this point. I don't know, from the outside, as a person who's never played a Grand Theft Auto, and it's not because I probably would enjoy it. Like, I don't have a stigma against Grand Theft Auto. I just never, like, I didn't grow up playing it. I don't really have any emotional attachment to it. Generally not my type of game, but, like, I liked Watch Dogs. But I find it so surprising of all the games that could be huge. I do find it pretty surprising that it's Grand Theft Auto, actually. Like, I'm not surprised that it has an audience or even a big audience. I'm surprised that it has the biggest audience, I guess. Surely the Renegades marketing is going to start rolling soon. Yeah, I would imagine so. Where's Forcer? Forcer's usually on top of this shit. When did we get Edge of Fate marketing? And surely we're not doing another Edge of Fate marketing cycle again. I would be kind of shocked if they deviated, to be honest. I hope they deviate from... Like, I hope the first wave of information doesn't come from content creators. I think that was cool to an extent, but it was very confusing. And I don't mind, especially being lucky and being invited out for Edge of Fate. I didn't mind, like, the exposure, obviously. Like, it's obviously really fun. But it shouldn't be, like, the main information. Like, maybe save some stuff for the content creators. Or don't. But saving all of it for the content creators, I think, was not the best move. And was probably overwhelming and confusing to a lot of people. Especially for something as game-changing as, like, the Portal. Because I think you had a lot of people that were, like, talking about it, like creators that didn't maybe realize how big of a change it was going to be. And then you had, like I was saying, and, like, my friends were all saying, like, no, this is going to, like, literally change the entire game in a big way. I just don't think that was necessarily, like, grasped by a lot of people. Edge of Fate market cycle had a lot of info about Portal and great changes to deliver. Yeah, half and half. I have no idea what that means, 2D pets. I'm so confused. Portal should have had its own trailer. Not even its own trailer. Like, it should have had its own everything. What was your favorite Watch Dogs -2? I've only ever played Watch Dogs 2. I think I got it for free at some point or something. Hey, Scarrow, can you disclose what your KD ratios in the game you've been playing off of stream? In Borderlands? Probably like 1 billion. What's up, Scarrow? Another week and no roadmap. Yo, Hammy, with the 3 years of being a Mega Chicken. That is fucking insane, my friend. Thank you, as always, for being an amazing human being. Happy Tuesday, here's to 3 years. That's crazy. They don't give you enough time to spend your treats. That's all I know. I need more time to spend my treats. Would I look like a quick treat spender? Ain't me. Have you been running and sliding into walls by chance? I don't know what you're talking about. My cat was really offended by that comment. She literally left. There's only 5 weeks until Renegades. Yeah, keep in mind, Edge of Fate was a short season. Like, significantly short season. And where's the marketing? That is a great question. Well, okay, so Bungie's, like, typical marketing for an expansion is, like, teaser trailer, which we got. We got the Renegades trailer. Then they usually start ramping up 3 or 2 weeks in advance. So I would expect to start seeing Renegade stuff the 3rd week of November? Probably, somewhere in there. Just historically, that's what they do. That's not what they did with Edge of Fate, is it? What did they do with Edge of Fate, actually? I don't even fucking remember that rollout. I just remember being on a lot of podcasts. NDA this, NDA that. Just Garo, we are allowed to say that we're under NDA for the gameplay test. You just can't discuss anything beyond that. That's how it works as far as I know. Consult a lawyer, maybe? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. What's an NDA? Yeah, they did those live streams. They will probably do those live streams again. Maybe. Do we have live streams announced? I recall other expansions had a 1 to 2 month heavy marketing push before release. I definitely don't think that's the case. Forcer's the fucking expert at this. I wish he was here. He has this shit down like literally at the blink of an eye. He can list off the date of every trailer for every expansion. He's kind of fucking freaky with it. Usually they do like this thing where they do like a small trailer every Wednesday, I think. But they, like I said, I think that usually is only like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't think it's usually that far out. I'm just gonna farm void kills. How long does the Call to Arms event last? I think it's supposed to last 2 weeks, but they extended this one, so they might extend that too. They might not extend that one, because since that one is like a leaderboard speedrun competition, it might actually be harder on the back end to extend that one. And actually, like, honestly, I kind of like I think that one works better as a burst event, like a really bursty event, since it doesn't have like its own unique activity. I actually think they could make like, they need to, if they work on this, they could do a really interesting combo of 1, 2, and 3 week events that all have their own cadence that makes them unique, and like they never feel like they haven't lasted enough or lasted too long. Like, I think if heavy metal lasted any more than a week, it would be like actually bad. And like, same with Iron Banner. I guess Iron Banner, they did make it last 2 weeks for a little bit. Playing what? I definitely don't have any idea what game I could currently log on to. None so whatsoever. But I think like this, I think this is a good event to have for 3 weeks. I think Call to Arms could be a really good, like, nice burst 2 week event. I don't mind that. Solstice, I think, works better as a 2 week event. Anything that has its own activity that isn't that cool, make 1 week. Anything that's a modifier on other activities, make 2 weeks. And anything that has a very cool, unique activity, make 3 weeks. The speedrun half of SRC times solo raids tournament was just canceled due to lack of participants. I don't even know what that means. What is SRC? I need Dawning to be 3 weeks. 2 weeks for Christmas is too short. It depends what it is. If Dawning is its usual, like, just baked cookies bullshit, then it can be fucking 1 week. I don't really give a shit. If it's good, then I hope it's 3 weeks. I hope it comes with a unique activity. Sorry for railroading your Destiny play. Had to get out of my system. No, you're fine. Just be careful. Dawning's the worst event. I think Solstice is typically the worst event. New Solstice is pretty good. There's an upcoming solo race tournament that was planned to be in collaboration with the speedrun community, and they canceled it due to lack of participants. Ooh. People do be playing a lot of other things right now, though. Can't wait to watch 14 videos. Not even the speedrunners want to play Destiny. It's over. That's gonna be my favorite. I can see the thumbnail now. Yeah. On fucking God. You know. You know. Oh, god damn. Now the real question is, do I hit 550 before Renegades? I was really struggling to remember what that shit was called. See, some dude made a doctored screenshots or something of Carson said to make an inflammatory what the fuck? No. To be fair, if I usually see something from Facebook, I just immediately ignore it. Look, I spend a lot of time on the hellscape that is Twitter. But even I have enough self-respect not to spend time on Facebook. Alrighty! Yeah, if anyone wants to join up, you can. Probably just gonna be running the match made version. It's kind of fixed. We soft locked, but it was like a different one that, I don't know. Most of the soft locks are fixed, probably. But you might want to reconsider the decision from March 9th, 2023. What the fuck happened on that day? That's so specific. How many more kills do I need for this? Like 1 billion? Oh my fucking god. I guess I need to run 8 more of these anyways, so fuck them. And then the 13. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hit 30 today. Not really any reason to. Although I probably could. I'll probably do all of my haunted, like get all my masks. Call it there. We'll see. So we got some runs. Oh, fucking lock in, brothers. Are Crucible bonus engrams, did they change them today? Did they say they were going to change them? Yeah, so they are powerful now? They're good now? Sick. Okay. Well, I'll probably do one of those at some point then. Because I like my lights. What am I? What is my character? My account is currently... You know what else I have to do that I haven't done? My account is 525. Oh, shit. I haven't done my conquests. Which I don't know if I'll do my conquest. Surely I'll just fucking do them. I need to do... I can do one of them. I've heard Avalon is not fun. What do we think? How are we feeling about Avalon? Doable or not doable? That might be like a this weekend thing, Easter, but perchance. Perchance. We still got 5 weeks, so I'm not in any rush. Especially now that sorry, I was talking about guilds. I'm back up to every guild except for Festival of the Lost, so I need to get that. I also have max triumph score, except for the bugged triumphs, and I need like 2 Iron Banner triumphs. So I just need Iron Banner to roll back around. Do we know if Iron Banner is coming back around? Definitely need to dedicate a team and some time to it. Really? Avalon makes me want a no Mike Verity encounter. What the hell? Iron Banner's gone. What the hell? That's fine. It's just like they're triumphs, so they'll be here forever. It's once a season. I kind of don't mind that, actually. Yeah, I can get them next time, so we're good there. I think. I did guild, right? Oh, good, I did. Oof, I was worried. Yeah, I'm just missing a couple of these, the new triumphs, but they'll be there forever, so I'm not too worried about that. I keep forgetting to switch my grenade to void. Yo, Minxie, what's up? Random question. Do you think Hugo Martin, game director of the new Doom trilogy, could fix Destiny 2, or would fixing Destiny 2 require more than just a new director? Yeah, it would need way more than a new director. I know it, like, Tyson Green's everyone's favorite punching boy right now. I think that's a little naive, personally. I mean, the main problems with Destiny, as far as I can tell, are a lack of resources, a lack of devs, too strict of a time schedule, a series of bad decisions made in the past that no number of new game directors are going to change. Things of that nature. I think people in the Destiny community, especially when they get mad, have a very idealistic view of what fixing the game means or looks like. But I think it is quite rarely as simple as people make it seem. Is the hull foil weapon supposed to have such a low drop rate? Yeah, I imagine so. A lot of the other events have been really low as well, Poser. I think they are going in that direction to make things grindable. Because, like, getting tier 5s makes getting god rolls really easy. So I think the new version of the chase is just, like, super rare cosmetics. For me, fixing the game is killing PvE and making Destiny a PvP extraction shooter. That's pretty good. What's the max cap again? 700? Max cap of light? Or cap of what? But also, like... Yeah, even, let's say, there's any world where you could confidently say, like, oh yes, a new game director would make a difference or whatever. My first choice would definitely not be a guy who has made 3 single-player games that have been received to varying levels of enthusiasm, that are not live service games or have multiplayer elements. Or does one of the Dooms have multiplayer? Yeah, I guess a couple of the Dooms have multiplayer elements, but it's not even close to the same, right? Like, it's just very different genres. But also, once again, while I don't agree with some of the decisions that have been, many of the decisions that were made for Edge of Fate, I think it's silly, at least from my point of view, having actually talked with the guy multiple times, I think it's silly to let that rest all on Tyson. He is the game director, and that's kind of like, you know, the state of the game at the end of the day does, I guess, go through him. But I don't necessarily think that we are in a state that would be any different or that significantly different if someone else was the game director, I guess I should say. Light 550. What are your thoughts on organic reagents? Well, as a polymer chemist, I do happen to really like organic reagents. I've really enjoyed what Tyson Green has said so far. I'm glad they're trying to identify problems with gears and activity. And, you know, I think some of it's good. I think some of it's bad. You know. I think same. It was the same thing with Joe. Same thing with Luke. I mean, fucking everyone knows that there were definitely some very bads under Luke, and there were some very goods under Luke. But that's just, you know, that's just how it goes. Do my part to help Tyson's car collection, especially lost. Tyson is not the one who collects cars. Jordan, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for answering one more. Would you support a Destiny 2 and Doom collab? I think you really like Doom. Which is cool. Doom is a fun game. I'm talking like a full event, nothing super crazy, like a campaign or whatever, but something small but cool. Yeah, I think Doomslayer armor would fucking slay. But Bethesda is now, they were purchased by Microsoft, right? So, not impossible. There have been crossovers that you wouldn't expect. But I would say arguably less likely. Do you like NBS? No, NBS. What's up, Angel of Death? Saw the tour announcement from Iron Death, Megadeth, Anthrax. Oh no, I didn't see that. That sounds like fun. Freaking Bad Omens announced a tour today with Beartooth and President, and I'm like locked in. I really want to go to that. I have to convince the wife. We're already going to see Bring Me the Horizon, Motionless in White, and The Plot in You early next year, which I'm super fucking stoked for. Fucking Electric Callboy just announced a tour. And I forget who their support is, but I remember being like, oh, fuck yeah. I think their support was a band that I was surprised was being support. Was it? It might have been Ice Kills. Or was it Polaris? Oh, yes, it was Polaris. And Scream Queen, that's right. I was like, okay, well, that sounds like fun. I don't think we went to any concerts this year because I spent all my PTO going to Bungie, which is like cool, like don't get me wrong. But fuck, I miss live shows, dude. Doomslayer armor for Titans, Marauder armor for Hunters, Maker, Seraphim armor for Warlocks. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'm down for that. Were there chances for a Halo crossover lately? Just had a Hell Divers times ODST. Oh, I forgot that happened, actually. Do we feel like a Halo crossover is a little on the nose? Just bought your ticket? Nice. I hope you enjoy it, my friend. I'm tired of all this nuance. Can you please make sweeping generalizations and speak only in black and white terms? Yeah, game bad. Fire everybody. Nothing says this product will improve more than getting rid of everyone who knows anything about it. Historically, that works really well. The thing about Halo crossover is 343 shot it down. Yeah, but that was like many years ago, right? Well, that's it. That allegedly they shot it down, and that was like 4 years ago, before Microsoft was a failing. Well, Xbox was a failing pit of money. You know what I mean? It's a different world than it was 3 or 4 years ago. I've seen the Plot in You 3 times. They're the most consistent performers I've ever seen. Landon Tour's voice is immaculate. Yeah, we saw them open for... Oh, God. I think I saw them in concert with Silent Planet and Invent Animate. Maybe they opened for Beartooth? No. It was yes. It was the Plot in You, Invent Animate, and Beartooth. Awesome concert. My wife found out she hates Invent Animate, which sucks, because I really love Invent Animate, but they were much too heavy for her, which is weird, because she fucking loved Silent Planet, whom I would argue is probably heavier than Invent Animate, so I don't really know what that... She's all over the place, but it was a fun time. She really likes the Plot in You, though, so that's fun. And Beartooth. You have tickets for Set It Off? Let's fucking go. I feel like a Doom collab, yes, I'm biased, would be an amazing chance for new archetypes of weapons. See, the problem with that, I love this idea, Minxie. I really do. And I would, it's hard because at some point you're gonna lose people with this sort of thing. Like, some people are just averse to any sort of crossover like this. Like, they don't like it. Hey, there's a bunny in my backyard. Shadow! There's a rabbit. But the what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I love the idea, and I would love to see more one-offs. Like, I think it'd be really cool. I think people would fucking hate this, but I think it would be really cool if it's like, oh, we got the Fortnite collab. Here's a one-off, like either a legendary skin that makes your shotgun look like the pump action from Fortnite or something. You know, just like these one. Like, I'm not asking for a fucking renegade size thing for everything, but I think it would be cool to have these little nods, you know, or put the fucking Doomslayer shotgun as an exotic. I don't think they would ever do that, and I think that's probably a lot more work than we think. And there's probably some legal issues there or whatever, but I think it'd be fun. I don't know, just to fucking mess around with. But once again, people would fucking hate it. They'd freak out, so. Hammy is suddenly returned. Welcome back, my friend. I love Invent Animate's first 2 albums. The new vocalist isn't my favorite, but the old vocalist, Ben English, and the founding guitarist of Invent Animates are doing a new project together, and it's fucking nuts. What's it called? I actually really enjoyed both Heavener and Graveview. Is that what it's called? I really liked both of those. Very, almost like Era-y. Very good. Cyberpunk crossover, armor set plus ornaments for all the weapons that change elements. Yeah. I've never played Cyberpunk, but whatever. Do you think it'd be really cool if we got a Destiny times Destiny collab? I would unironically love a mini update where we get some Destiny Rising exotics in Destiny. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would love... There's like 3 or 4 exotics in Destiny Rising that I think Bungie would do really well in this game. And I would love to see that. I think Gallows would be sick. Gallows is kind of what Deterministic Chaos wants to be. I think the what other things would be really cool? The I think Octant Riot Disperser would be really good in Destiny 2. You'd have to tune these up a little bit. I think the Maya Mahuri or whatever, the crossbow, I think that could be pretty fun. The oh god, come on, what are they called? The fucking the dual sidearm exotics for Gwen. The concertos. Is that what they are? Concertos? It feels wrong, but I think that's right. That would be really good. Oh. I just think dual pistols would be fucking abysmal to balance. Of all the chemistry courses you've taken in your 37 years, motherfucker, I'm 28 years old. What the shit did you just say to me? What was the rest of this fucking question? Which has been the most practical in your field of work? Oh, well, that's a good question. Ooh, that's a really good question. Most applicable? Probably, I had a 500 level grad class, a 5,000 level. I don't even remember how our classes were numbered back then. Your final grad classes. That was just like a polymer techniques lab. I don't even remember I haven't taken classes since my 2nd year of grad school, which was 6 years ago, I think, something like that. And it was essentially like every week you just ran a different type of polymerization. So it was like, all right, this week we're doing ATRP. This week we're doing Raft. This week we're doing ROMP. This week we're doing, you know, like NMP, like, you know, all of these things. And it was, so now, like, my dissertation was all free radical olefin polymerization. Now I don't work with olefins. And so I work with polycondensation polymers, and so really the only time I'd ever made a condensation polymer was in that class, and so it was nice to have that sort of experience to pull on. That being said, at a certain point in chemistry, there are different types of reactions, but you start to, like, while many times, if on the off, I barely ever work with small molecule synthesis nowadays, but let's say I do that, like, while I haven't done that specific reaction likely, I've almost certainly done something that uses the same techniques. So the chemicals change, but the way you add them, or, you know, whatever, the glassware you use doesn't really, you know, there's probably like 5 or 6 main setups you use depending on all sorts of factors. Are you refluxing it? You know, is are you adding a pyrophoric? Does this need to be done in a glove box? Like, there's only a certain number of unique setups that you're likely going to do. Do I have to use a cannula? Do I, you know, am I using an airtight syringe? Like, these sorts of things. So these techniques transfer quite readily, even if you haven't done the exact type of reaction. Sorry, I kind of rambled on there a little bit, but definitely the polymer, grad level polymer lab course. But fuck you, I'm not 37. I'm 28. What's up, Scarrow? Did you see they dropped the full lineup for the Sonic Temple for 2026? So many good metal bands. I did not see that. We don't really ever do festivals. We did the Bring Me the Horizon Festival in Malta a couple years ago. But that was more of a, like, I really wanted to go to this year. We had to skip it because it was actually the one we were going to go to, I think, was like during a bungee trip or something. But I really wanted to do the Summer of Loud tour that Beartooth was doing with like Parkway Drive and I Prevail, Killswitch Engage. Like, every band on the fucking ticket was like one I either like sort of liked or was in love with. I was so excited. I think Dark Divine was on that fucking ticket. I was so excited, but we couldn't go to that. So, but my preference are definitely those the day festivals with just like 8 bands and where I know most of them. Destiny content creator status automatically unks you by 5 to 10 years. What the fuck? Does that mean Aztecross is like goddamn 80 or what? You should check out the band Greyhaven. I know Greyhaven. They're not like in my normal rotation, but I've definitely heard them. Do you like Porcupine Tree? I have literally no idea what that means. Yo, Aftop, what's up? I love your stream, brother. I'm watching your stream from a long time. Keep this up. The game alive because people like... Oh, the game is alive because people like you. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Who's your doctoral advisor? I've talked about this before. I don't like to talk about specifics of my graduate career or my professional career because that would immediately dox me, and that's a pretty dumb thing to do on the internet. So, which course was the least relevant? People are gonna fucking hate me for this, but polymer physics, dude. I don't give a fuck about spring and dash pop models. There were a couple good things in polymer physics, you know, time temperature superposition. It's used all the time, but, and I'm in a situation where I use, like I'm more like applications research nowadays, like not all the time, but I definitely have more of a slant to that in my job, so I have to know more like mechanical properties. Whereas in grad school, I would synthesize polymers and dissolve them in water and give them to our biological collaborators. So I never cared about like flex modulus or tensile modulus or, you know, impact resistance or anything like that. I just fucking made them, checked the molecular weight, shipped it off. And so like in grad school, a lot of those like more engineering classes weren't really that helpful, but they're helpful now. You have to say that. The most hello fellow kids meme of all time? Dude, bro. I'm not that old, man. That's crazy. Oh no, I need to spend. I keep forgetting to spend. It's my early onset dementia. Because I guess I'm 80 years old according to you fuckers. What can I upgrade? Oh shit. Dude, I have 120 fucking treats I didn't spend. God damn it. I always forget to spend shit, man. So you work as a full-time scientist and also stream Destiny? Yeah, I'm a research chemist. It's actually a lot like, back in grad school, it was hard, Anto. Like, because in grad school, we were required 50 hours a week in the lab, and usually, like, towards the end of my grad career, my boss got a little bit more lenient, but especially the first 3 years, we were expected to work at least 2 Saturdays every month. So it was pretty brutal. But, so, like, keeping a streaming schedule there was really hard, and I slept a lot less back then. Now that I'm working like a normal person's schedule, it's, like, kind of a lot easier, I would say. And I also, like, I get paid, so it's worth it. Oh, look at this. Look how many kills I'm getting here. This is sick. Give me all the void kills. I'm the, right now, I am the embodiment of that tweet where it's like, you steal my kills at the beginning of a strike, I'm gonna steal yours for the rest of it, or whatever. That's me right now. Oh my god, I say as I get fucking annihilated. Never mind, I'm bad at the game. Reload! Yeah, I did my master's in chemical engineering. Impressive. Nice! Yeah, if I could go back. Sometimes I think I would have done chemical engineering instead. It just seems like they have way more job security. But, you know. But I also didn't have to learn about, like, fucking fluid dynamics or anything, so. Win-win. Oh, goodness. Do we know anything about the Destiny Rising Halloween event yet, chat? Has anyone heard anything? Because I don't think I've seen, like, a blog post on it or anything. Looks like a nice corrective measure. It was the first void machine gun I pulled. It's fine. I almost got a master's, but I had to graduate early because of COVID. Oh, rest. COVID was really weird for grad school. So I was in my second year. I was just starting my second year, third year. I was early on in my grad career. I think second. And like for, I'd say like a month or two, we did really weird schedules where we were doing 4 weeks or 4 days, 4 days. So there's like half of us would come in 4 days and then we'd get the next 4 days off and then we would, and so that resulted in me working some really fucking weird days. And then we ended up changing it pretty fast, probably a month in, where I think one group would work like 3 in the morning to 11, and I was in that group because that's like my fucking, that's when I thrive. Like, I love that shit. And then the other group would come in like 11 or 12 to 8, something like that. Like we had like 2 halves that would come in and rotate. And then we were the first lab to go in. Like, it was really weird because we were the first lab to go in back, period, even when we were doing the 4-day thing. And so, like, I remember those days, it was just me on, we had 2 labs, so it was just me on my side and then 2 people on the other side. And I just, like, I had fucking music cranking all day. It was awesome. Or I guess all night. It's fucking sick. Chat, why can't I store anything in the vault? Do you have too much stuff in your vault? Oh, I got a shiny. Didn't I already have a shiny of this? I think I already had like a copium shiny of this. Yeah, 4 times the charm aggregate charge. Yeah, this one's kind of ass. I realized I crouted a demoralized destab one somewhere. I'm gonna need to get that on for the grid mask. Yeah. Yeah, just fucking as many void kills as you can get. Yo, Ranger, what's up? Any soft locks today? I've had 1. It was like one of the mid-run ones though. It wasn't the boss one. I don't really know what causes that other than game not work sometimes. Were you published? Yes, I have 3 first author publications and a couple Couple second and third authors. All I know is it's starting on the 30th. I feel like that's what I know too. Yo, what's up, Theo? Did you get the tier 5 Mida from Zavala? Tier 5 Mida. No. Need one more? Yeah, you want to hop in? Oh, no. Well, if it ever lets me back out. There we go. Ha, relatable. I did take a graduate level course on transport phenomena and fluid mechanics. Guess you're the smartest Destiny 2 streamer. I would never claim that. Absolutely not. But I am very glad that I got to skip. Like, the highest math I took was undergrad. I took Calc 2. And then I had to learn some linear stuff for quantum mechanics. You know, how to solve for Hamiltonians and particle in a box and all that shit. I couldn't even fucking tell you how to do that shit, even if you gave me 100 years to relearn it. Fuck all of that. Don't you mean tier 5 NDA from Zavala? That's really good, K-Phil. That's really good. Hamiltonians, we call them theater kids where I'm from. I think a Hamiltonian was an expression that allowed you to, like, calculate the theoretical energy in a system or something. Something like that. I don't fucking know. Quantum mechanics is all... It's all people pretending they know shit. No, it's just fucking... It's just crazy shit. So that was part of my physical chemistry 2 class, and it was broken up into 3. So, you know, it was a 1 semester class, but it was 3 parts of a class, where it's like you learn kinetics, and then you learn thermodynamics, and then you learn quantum. Fuck me, dude. Did you collect your X-Wing from the pre-order mailbox thing? Probably not. I don't even fucking know. I don't really change my ship. I was gonna say I've been using the same ship for years, but that's actually a lie. Usually I'm running this one, my Warlock. I don't know, why was I running this shit, actually? Why did I have this on? Lame? Get rid of that shit. What's the difference between tier 4 and tier 5 armor stats? I believe they are the same. It's changed a couple of times, so don't quote me. I believe, so you can come here, if you hover over this, it tells you. Tier 4 can drop up to the same number of stats, but then tier 5 also has this additional tuning slot, which allows you to do +5, -5 in a random stat. So. Oh, it's from Chastiny. That's right. Fuck, I miss Chastiny, dude. Chastiny was so lit. Do we think we're getting another puzzle before Renegades? That's probably super copium. My dad just texted me a link to a Frostball Instagram post. Does your dad know who I am? Am I your dad's favorite streamer? I should get a shirt that says that. Maybe deciphering a map to the Death Star. That'd be pretty good. We've had this discussion, actually. Oh, we have? He only knows Frostball and Enraged Cinema? Bro, what the fuck? I like how they were just like, fuck it. Pumpkin. They just went like, yeah, stick a pumpkin there, it'll be alright. So good. That's who shows up on his Facebook. Dude, I was in a safety presentation today, or like a safety meeting. We have these monthly. And someone had AI generated. Sorry, Facebook reminded me of AI generated. Someone AI generated a picture of someone putting luggage into a taxi. And it's like, just fucking Google that. You know how many pictures there are of people putting... I literally thought to myself, I was sitting right next to my friend. I looked. I was like, why did they do that? And I was like, I bet there's a billion fucking pictures of people putting luggage into a taxi. So I Google searched it, and there were pages of them. And it's like, corporate brain rot is insane. It's actually crazy. I need to use AI for this. No, you fucking don't, actually. I don't know, it pisses me off. ARG was already announced and fully previewed mid-year expansion. Seems very copium, not gonna lie. Alright, like, listen here, external. Meh. You're right, but meh, okay? Yes, but counterpoint. Counterpoint. That's what happened with Edge of Fate. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Conversations? There are important conversations to have, dude. It's actually crazy, like, when I'm like starting a new project and I'm like digging through TRs, like historical knowledge at my company, people will be like, hey, did you use Copilot or whatever to... And it's like, no, I know how to do research. I went to school for like 8 years to know how to do research. Why the fuck would I use something that is almost certainly going to tell me something incorrect? It's like, fuck. God, it's the most aggravating thing. And then people look at me like I'm crazy. The Met is the good point. The history department of my college imploded due to AI? Dude, oh no. Wait, we had an open spot? I really need to change the board grenades. Oh, your internet exploded, okay. Professor's books got flagged as AI generated. Oh no. Man. I don't know. I hope we get at least one community puzzle a year. Being anti-gen AI at this point genuinely feels like being the one guy who isn't pissing in the pool. Yeah. It's like actually concerning too, because it's like people I would expect to hold themselves to a higher standard a lot of the times that aren't. It's like, man, this is my calculator moment. Like in math class when your teacher's like, you have to learn how to do this without a calculator. It's like, why? I'll always have the fucking calculator. This is us. We're getting old. We're getting old, fellas. We're telling, but usually it's people older than us using AI, but it's fine. Oh God, we're so screwed. God, I'm getting a lot of kills. I'm fucking racking up the kills this run. But yeah, I hope we get one community puzzle ARG thing for Destiny and Marathon every year. I think that is a fair ask. Maybe copium, but a fair ask nonetheless. Calculator doesn't steal from the original mathematicians. That's a good point. Calculator stole Joe's internet. Let's go. feel like they got to do one closer to Marathon's launch revamp reveal after all these tests. I am so curious what the re-reveal, if there is going to be one. I would do one. That's like the #1 thing I would do, is like a re-reveal of Destiny, or of Destiny, of Marathon. Right off the rip. Be like, hey, we understand not everyone was satisfied. Let us wow you. Broski, we aren't even getting a new strike in PvP maps this year. Yeah, but a lot of the ARG stuff, Chestiny wasn't, but a lot of that stuff is done by an outside company. So, Chestiny was done by a handful of people at Bungie, though. I got to meet the rewards lead on it. Re-reveal a Marathon with a massive Vidoc. I would love that. Massive Vidoc into some sort of ARG. Into what? Into something else. I think they just absolutely fucking send it. I hope they do. I think they should do ARG into Vidoc into open beta. Oh, that's so good though. Like, don't even announce the open beta. Oh, could they get away with that? What if you solve the ARG and then it's like open beta available now? Oh my god. Is that... Do you need time to build hype for an open beta? That's the question. If they ARG... If they do like a trial situation... Well, trials actually had time to hype up. But if they do... If they just like stealth drop a beta after an ARG, what does that do? Does that get people excited? If they announce a beta, does that even... Like, I almost feel like people need the mystery now. Oh no, that's such a fucking good idea. Not shadow drop the whole game. I think that would be an epic mistake. They literally did this with the alpha earlier this year. That's different. Right? Because the alpha, there was a couple of weeks? There was like almost a month after the reveal. I'm talking, you solve the ARG and the beta opens immediately. Which I do not believe, if I recall correctly. It has been a while, but I do not think that is what happens with the alpha. Bungie's ARGs are just so good, especially done in-house. Dreams of Alpha Loopy still has secrets that are not even fully solved in the lore, even explains what the Traveler is. I think their in-house stuff is very good. Like, I just don't think they're, the stuff that they, because even the stuff they, like, worked with, especially the Marathon stuff, that they worked with the external company, like, Bungie still had a lot of hands on that. Like helping build the lore and the assets and stuff, so. It was 2 weeks after reveal. Yeah, I'm talking like, what if you solved... Do you guys remember? It was like, when we solved the first ARG and it was like, live stream, unlisted live stream gets 7,777 people in here, and then the Vidoc will be revealed. Like that stuff. What if they do something like that for the open beta? That'd be so fucking sick. Revealing the ARG with heavy implications of an open beta, and then when it's solved, you get the open beta, and Bungie announces X user unlock the open beta. Come try it out. Oh, that'd be so hot, dude. Oh my god. Hopefully, if that sort of thing happens, they don't drop the ARG while I'm at Bungie this time. What a move. This is some serious copium. I feel like if they're, like, honestly, kind of the least amount of copium of everything we've talked about. I feel like with the marketing direction and budget that they've clearly been given, or they were earlier, and, like, how much of a success, or, like, how much they really need this game to do well, I think it's, like, actually not that unrealistic. Maybe into the open beta. I just don't have the market like knowledge. I don't know if that would be a good idea. I'm sure they have ways of predicting that. You know, ARG into beta versus announcing a beta a few weeks in advance and giving people time to prepare for it or whatever. But also, Marathon's in a fairly unique position compared to a lot of games too, so I'm not even sure how much prior market research would even help. Beta will be the reward when the new Zombies map Easter egg is solved. This fucking guy. I think Marathon can still turn around even when people in the ARG Raider sub say Extraction fans will eat good with ARG and Marathon. Yeah, I mean, I think anything's possible. I'm on the hope train as much as the next person. Destiny asked now. Thank you. Thank you for your great input, Finesse. Appreciate that. All right, what level are we? Got good perks. Oh, I think shiny gunburn. Oh, I do have a shiny gun. I was like, I think it's the last one I need. So I need a shiny bow. Yeah, we're literally just gonna need rank 30. I will just continue to respin my dailies until we complete all of the ones that we have. See, Joe, thanks for hanging out, my friend. And how are we doing on kills? Oh, we're getting there. Oh my god. We're fucking cranking away. I can't wait for the Dawning SMG bow combo. The Dawning does have an SMG. I think I want a shiny Avalanche. If they give Zephyr Eager Edge, I could be interested in that. Would that be the first Eager Edge stasis sword? Is there an Eager Edge stasis sword? I think it would be. Oh, the Slammer. I forgot about the Slammer, dude. I was so copiumed up on the Slammer. I forgot about that. Scare, I want to tell you things, but I can't tell you things because I'm under NDA, but it has to do with the thing you just talked about. Hold strong. I want a stasis micro missile GL that shoots snowballs. That could be pretty fun. Sky and Pino, what's up? Scare, how have you been doing? I'm also enjoying stuff. Let's go. Yeah, what else? Dewey has a unique... Oh, I guess the Dawning is probably post Renegades, so that stuff hasn't been added yet. Yeah, Blade Dancer. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What other weapon? Oh, Glacio. Oh, Glacio could go pretty hard nowadays. I mean, it's always... I feel like Glacio has always had its... It'll pop up at random times when it's like, oh, this is really fucking annoying. I'm really glad no one can get this right now. Lego times Destiny collab for Dawning would go hard. What? Or another event exotic like Heir Apparent. I would much rather that than Season Pass exotics. I am so sick of Season Pass exotics. There's just nothing more uninspired than log on, click this box, get exotic. So lame. Are you playing Renegades early next week? Who the fuck gets to play Renegades early? What the shit? What do you fucking know? Are they releasing the Gambit mode? What's happening? Blink with your left eye. Bungie's holding you back with NDAs. Dog, I'm under like 15 NDAs with Bungie. I've said this before. Like, every time I do anything for Marathon or anything, and these are all from like early this year, late last year. It's like, here's an NDA. It's like, oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah, I don't really know how this is different than the last one, but let's do it. I think Scaro's going on Astrocross's family trip next week. Oh, I wish Astrocross would consider me family. Yes, the event is fairly fixed. It's still soft blocks a little bit, but the main soft blocks are fixed. The not main soft blocks, who the fuck knows why that's happening? I don't. I would say 90% of the soft blocks probably fixed. Look, Destiny's a breaking game, dog. I don't know what to tell you. But we've done, like, I don't know, 8 runs today, and 1 has soft blocks, and it was the very first one. Are you going to play the Halo CE remake? Probably not. I'm not a huge Halo guy. Didn't Cross just have another kid? He did, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge Halo guy. I didn't play them until, I don't know, less than 10 years ago. I was in my 20s when I played them. And they're fine. I just don't have any sort of nostalgic attachment to them. Yeah, I just didn't grow up playing them, so. I was definitely a COD kid at heart. Scaro acting like he hasn't played Renegades? Dude. I would say on my mother, but I don't care. On your mother, I haven't played Renegades. That's the goddamn truth. Let him eat mushed up banana for the first time and see the sun. Excuse me, what the fuck? I think the kid's name is Remy Gay. That's a bad joke. Y'all got space for more? Yeah. I'll put the join code in after this. It would be so cool as part of a secret mission while we're in orbit, suddenly dialogue starts playing in something like Maya breaches the veil containment and the mission node gets available on Neptune. I've thought for a really long time, like, I want them to go, not even go back, because I'm not really sure this was ever a thing. I think it might have been. I just don't like how, if something's going to happen, we essentially know it's going to happen on a Tuesday. Dude, I would love for something to drop on like a random ass Monday. You know what I mean? The event in the tower happened on a Saturday, right? The Almighty event, I think, happened on a Saturday, potentially. But I would love just to see a Reddit post on a random Monday or Thursday or something. I was like, there's some secret shit afoot. They did, I will say, they added an entire fucking new raid with the Epic raid. They added that shit day of with a small patch. So you can't tell me Bungie can't just randomly do shit. I used to think there was a limitation to this stuff, but the Epic raid shit was high-key slick as fuck, dude. Like, everything they did to prevent leaks and data mines for that was super fucking sick. That was awesome, and that has restored full confidence, at least that I have, that they can do secret crazy shit. Please let Bungie know about any dumb changes. Without you, the leveling system would be worse. It's so the thing is, like, I feel like I should have went into this in the video as well, right? So we did tell them a lot of aspects of the portal and stuff were bad. Like, don't get me wrong, but there's a couple of factors that I didn't discuss in the video that I feel like in hindsight I should have discussed. So it's not like they didn't just not listen to us. On some stuff is better because they listened to us. Some stuff was just too far along, and we played with the portal for like 2 hours max. It was probably closer to an hour. So it's like we couldn't even give like our full feedback because we didn't Like the portal grind didn't actually start becoming really bad until like multiple tens of hours in, right? So it's hard to give like full, really good feedback at that point. So that's important. It's also like, keep in mind when they, so like Edge of Fate, they brought us in to give portal feedback. And I had been part of a couple of summits before that discussing where it was like it had changed a ton and they listened to a lot more of that feedback. But keep in mind for like the pre-reveals, like the recording events, like Edge of Fate, when they're showing us stuff, that was like less than a month before the DLC launches. They can't do shit. Like it's not, that shit's locked and loaded and ready to go. They can get all the feedback in the world that they want, but they're just not changing it. And so I like to think maybe our feedback allowed them to start working on potential fixes for larger community feedback. So like, I think there's definitely a world where some of the better changes to the portal maybe happened because they were able to get ahead of it due to our feedback. Even though it still took a long time, like maybe it would have taken a little bit longer. But there is definitely stuff that we have told Bungie for both Marathon and Destiny that I personally feel like was addressed and fixed directly based off of our feedback. So in that video, I kind of made it seem like, oh, Bungie never listens to us. And I would say a combination of a couple things. A, I don't think that's true. B, I feel like in hindsight, I almost sounded like really entitled. And not maybe not really entitled, but slightly entitled. Whereas like, it's not like we know best, right? Like we're there just to give a perspective. And it's not even necessarily like a good perspective. We're just there giving a perspective. But, see, like, also, there's only so much they can do at that point in time. So I think that's all really important. But yeah, I would love to be part of that sort of stuff again. I hope they reach out in the future. Yeah. My biggest curiosity post-epic raid is how future raids will narratively handle their epic raids. Maybe like a Shifu raid, but epics have a Athena on the final boss instead. Right? Dude, I'd be fucking down for that. Dude, an epic raid like Shiva Wrath, and then an epic raid where somehow it's like a ghost-ish of Oryx, and like you fight all three Hive gods at the same time. How do you feel about that? I think that would be fucking cool. That was cool. I never lost faith in the Rad team. Yeah, dude, the Rad team, like fucking. I still thinking about the epic raid and really Desert Perpetual as a whole. I am just infatuated. I just think that is such a magnificent piece of content. Just perfect all the way throughout. I love normal Desert Perpetual. I adore epic Desert Perpetual. I think in almost every way, like the only things I would add or change to those is like maybe some shiny weapons to farm. I would have made the loot situation in terms of power grinding and tier better at launch, obviously. And then maybe some sort of like Vesper's Host puzzle type thing. But other than that, I mean, Desert Perpetual as an experience is like the epitome of a raid experience. I fucking adored what they did with it. Bungie, your contribution has been noted, Scaro, and you've been de-blacklisted from future summons. You've been de-blacklisted? I hope I've never been blacklisted. I try to be really respectful, even when I'm being very critical. I think that's one thing some creators are really bad at, is like they'll just sit on Twitter and be like, these devs are dog shit. This game is dog shit. I fucking hate everyone who touched this game. And then they're like, why am I not being invited back to things? It's like, you can dislike things and you can be kind of mean with feedback or direct with feedback. But like, once you start being like just a dick, like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Is Bungie going to continue with minus 50 new raids, or is that just a bug? I don't think it's necessarily a bug. I think it, like, I would expect like Epic Desert Perpetual to be like minus 40 to be the standard going forward. I think I don't know, actually. I would like to see them maybe try minus 45, because I would say Epic Desert Perpetual, I really liked how it shifted like regular Desert Perpetual combat was definitely like combat DPS strats, like that was definitely like the limiting factor. Epic Desert Perpetual, the ads were a fucking joke. Like they fell over. Most of the health pools on the boss were like fairly forgiving. It was the mechanics, right? And I love that dichotomy of like 2 raid races on not the same raid, but the same ish raid, you know. And they're both hard for different reasons. I think that's really cool. But I definitely think there's room to kind of keep switching that up going forward. So. You mean minus 35? Oh, was it minus 30 then minus 40? Sorry, I thought it was minus 40, minus 50. I'm still getting old deltas and new deltas mixed up. Yes, minus 35, yes. In between the two, I think would be very interesting. Especially for like a dungeon, right? Like a dungeon's not going to have insane mechanics. So maybe you don't need as a hard DPS checks is contest. Although for a dungeon, you'd probably be all right. But I'd say like minus 35 is probably although it's hard because remember between 30 and 40 it doesn't scale linearly, right? So it's like where is like minus 34 actually the sweet spot is minus 36 actually like on that curve. I don't know. I don't have the data, and even if I had the data, that's a vibe based thing anyways. Like you have to play it and feel how it feels. So oh yeah, someone asked to join. Thank you for the reminder. Appreciate you. Okay. Go to orbit real quick. I hate that the Garden of Salvation armor won't drop legs for me, and it keeps dropping the guns. Well, good luck. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense you can farm the old raids. I guess I just never really thought about it. Salvation's Edge versus DP versus Epic Desert Perpetual demanded completely different skills, which was cool. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I just, in hindsight though, even as like one of the biggest Salvation's Edge simps, I think in hindsight, Desert Perpetual makes Salvation's Edge look really bad. Like it's just like, don't get me wrong, Salvation's Edge still did some really cool stuff, especially on the lead up to release and like that first day. But the replayability, at least in my opinion, for Salvation's Edge is just not there in the way that like Epic Desert Perpetual, I love rerunning that shit. I think it's just such a fun raid just to be in. And it's still challenging. I think they did a really good job with it. Here, I can invite you. Why is dim not working? To be honest, the new Delta system's really dumb. I wish they would just tweak the old Delta system instead of the supernova format. Linear scaling outgoing, what we have now, just means very exponential effective damage scaling. Yeah. Yeah, it is really interesting that they just compressed it, right? And, well, no, I guess it wasn't just a compressed because it's not linear. I don't fucking know. It is a weird change. I don't know. I'm very curious how they settle. Like, that seems like something that is probably really difficult to settle on. I'm curious what that process looks like. I replayed Salvation's Edge until I got all my weapons patterns. Yeah, I did the same thing, and I never touched it again. I've been done with loot for Desert Perpetual for fucking weeks, and I still love playing it. I just have a lot of fun being in there. Which, like, Salvation's Edge, there are certain parts that I like, but Salvation's Edge is definitely just not something I just want to spend time in. Just a vibe, you know? It's like, I would LFG for Desert Perpetual. I would never LFG for Salvation's Edge. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to fucking check my, goddamn, there's too many fucking menus. Who at the Destiny Rising people designed the Destiny menus? Okay, I need 113 more kills and 4 more festival. Okay. You haven't even played Epic Desert Perpetual? Yeah, it's worth it. It's so good, dude. It is like that final boss. Oh my, I cannot get over it. Just like every change they made to every boss was so good. I know people are haters on the fuck, what, no. Apoptes, on the Apoptes changes, the the detain bubbles. I think they're more forgiving than they could be. You can definitely salvage runs, especially after you kind of learn. And like, man, I still think Agrios, that's the Agrios, the Hobgoblin, I think is just one of the best encounters they've ever made. I love both the normal and the epic version of it. I think Iatros is just, especially the epic version of Iatros, is just fucking chef's kiss. Apoptes I probably wouldn't consider necessarily a top raid encounter, but I definitely think it could be the final boss of like most raids. It's just so good. And then final, like regular Korgos, honestly on the weaker side of the Desert Perpetual encounters, but epic Korgos is just like, it's hot. No, I'm not conforming to your made-up system. It's a dead language. I can pronounce it how I want. How do you feel about that? The old contest that was Vesperosa and Sunder Doctrine was more aggro ads with less health, and the new contest is more health, less aggro. Is it less aggro? Did they say that? It's whatever. I do vibes-based pronunciations. I kill them anyways. How respectful do I need to be? I've killed them all like 100 times. Fuck them. Yo, Swag, have a great night, my friend. But dude, I hope they keep that streak going. I'm so interested. So, you know, we have a dungeon coming up here in a month or whatever. But then, my friends, with Shadow and Order, we do get a Pantheon-like activity, or Rides of the Nine-like activity. And I just, like, I'm so curious to see what that looks like in a post-Edge of Fate world, a post-Portal world. I think they have an opportunity to make a very replayable, very farmable event with a lot of really unique, cool rewards. I'm excited to see them take advantage of this opportunity. And oh man, I'm so excited. They just don't miss on dungeons either. Dungeons, I'm just like, I'm such a simp for the Rad team, dude. I'm such a fucking simp for the Rad team. The dungeons have been so unique and so much fun. Like post Spire the Watcher, it's fine. Every dungeon past that has just been like magnificent, dude. Like, you know, there's high points, there's maybe lower points, but everything has been such a unique experience in a way that I feel like a lot of the older dungeons weren't. And I love that. All Vex Pantheon, Garden of Salvation, Vogue, and Desert Perpetual. I would like for Desert Perpetual to probably not be part of Pantheon. Maybe one encounter. But I would much rather Pantheon leverage, especially encounters from raids that are either not in the game anymore, or raids that have been relevant the least. So I'd maybe like to see a Garden flip-flop on Sanctified. Like to see like a Mordeath. Be kind of fun. It's like a mid encounter boss. Like to see a what else? Maybe a Templar. Two Templars that you have to kill. That'd be sick. You know, shit like that. I think it'd be fun. But I would just like imagine you load into Pantheon and just fucking Argos, dude. Oh my god. I think that's copium. Fuck, that'd be so good, bro. Imagine.
Guardian down.
Oh my god. Don't think it's gonna happen. Or Galron. Oh. Epic DSC final is Sentinel. Forum Clovis Bray. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, like you walk up to Tanic and Tanic breaks out, and then like there's just a giant robot hand that goes like poof, and like pulls him down to the ground. and then stands up and he's just giant Clovis. That'd be so fucking sick, actually. Scourge final? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Definitely not my favorite encounter. But, you know, I think I'm definitely colder on Scourge than most people. But that doesn't mean, like, I would still like to see it, I guess. I like the first half of Scourge a lot better than the second half. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know, I just think, like, Insurrection's fine. I don't know. I think it's just a really simple raid. I appreciate it for what it is, but it just doesn't get me going. Like, it gets a lot of people going, which is fine, you know? I probably like Spire of Stars more than 98% of people, so. Calling now the new dungeon boss will be a Sith and you have to kill them PvP style. I kind of hope so, but keep in mind they made the Sith. Like, every indication that we have now, right, is that the bad guys are Cabal. Like, there hasn't been hints towards, like, humanoid characters in Renegades, right? Or has there been, and I'm just forgetting. I'm forgetting? Ah, shit. Oh, you said the Dredgen are their Sith? Oh, they did. I remember. Yes, they said there's a new, They did say that. But surely that guy's gonna die in the campaign. Okay. Well, you know what? That'd be kind of sick. Okay, but next year we get Wrath, surely? No. I don't think we're seeing Wrath gamers. Almost done with these fucking void kills. I enjoy Salvation's Edge and Desert Perpetual a lot, but I think I prefer LFG Salvation's Edge because I find it's fun to Sherpa, dude. I think you might be a masochist, which is cool, like more power to you, but holy shit. I will be bringing a sword DPS strategy because surely a boss's lord set. Oh, lightsaberable. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Bow to sword damage like Crota. Could be, could be. That's actually a really fun thought. It'd be very poetic if Drudge and Bale was Shin Malphur, like Anakin to Darth Vader. Are you fucking cooking right now? And the Drifters, Obi-Wan? And we get to cut off all their limbs? Kind of cooking. I don't know if that, what that means lore-wise. But boss is sortable will be grabbable. I would do like a reverse Wyvern. So like Wyverns take increased ability damage, right? And less weapon damage. I would flip that. I don't know what that looks like on the back end, but I'd be like, this boss takes less ability damage and more weapon damage. Is there a boss that does that? Oh, that is not. I thought I had a well. I was like completely brain rotted right there. Surely there are bosses that take more weapon damage, less ability damage, right? Crit has 1.35 sword damage. Yeah, I did know that. Final boss of the Corrupted just has like a insane crit modifier or something, I think. Because she's like technically a red bar. or something. I always fucking forget like the actual justification for this stuff. But it's just like her head crit multiplier is higher than the divinity bubble or something. I think she has like a 2 times crit multiplier or something close. I don't know. That's what people like Spider are for. To tell me, close, but you're dumb. Here's the actual numbers, Scarrow. I'm like, oh, sick. Glad I didn't have to remember that. No, all the Techians just take 2 times damage to the head. Yeah, that was close to what I said. That wasn't that far. Heard the soft locks are still happening. The mid-run ones rarely still happen, not the boss ones. Like the mid, where you have to flip the alignment. But to be fair, I don't think they technically claim to have fixed those. Oh my god. Okay, couple more. What the hell? I've yet to get a shiny crossbow. That's because the crossbows barely drop. I guess that makes sense. But... Alrighty. Do I need 3 more? 2 more? One of these I am going to make PvP, so. 2 shiny god rolls off. Oh, hell yes. Shiny crossbows only in cold arms. Oh, really? Oh, could you get one from the... What was the event at the beginning of the season? Yo, Night Soul, thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, reclaim. No, reclamation. What the fuck was that? I'm just vibing. You've gotten crossbow from the Haunted Altars? Yeah, it's cool that you can get it. Does it have any like good rolls that I should be looking out for? Yo, Sweetie, what's up? How you doing? All right, let's check my progress here. I think I probably just need like 10 kills. Okay, 43 kills and completions. What about my guild? How are we doing here? 500 candy. Rank 30. Auto-loading holster aggregate charge on the bow. So the mid-run bug is not common. In my experience today, it has happened 1 time. So I can't, maybe I've gotten lucky. Maybe I got unlucky. I don't know. But Submersion probably the best DPS crossbow. Charge bow plus auto-loading holster plus aggregate charge. But it's not worthwhile while we're in the super spam meta. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Cold arms will have the 2 reclamation weapons and the 4 rotating arms weekly heavy metal weapons with shinies all included. The boosted drop rate crossbow with the shiny. How do we feel about the same guns being dropped from 3 events with different shinies from each event? Is that? I think it's a smart use, but I don't know if I like it. I get like, in terms of like, not even like, do I feel like this is respectful of my time? I'm almost just not even enticed. Because they don't have different perk pools, do they? Or do they? I don't think they have different perk pools. And I just think I'm not enticed to get a shiny variant of all of them. I'm doing good, thank you. Built my first ever real PC the other day. I gotta say, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of opportunities to learn. Nice. Yeah, I did not mean to hit that pillar. I was reading chat. Dude, that's awesome. I'm pretty adamant. I'm a big believer in building your own PC. It's cheaper. That's why I've never taken a sponsorship from like any of the pre-built PC companies. Like, I think it is actually quite easy to build your own PC, and honestly, I think it's a really good life skill to know how to troubleshoot. Because almost certainly something is going to go wrong. You're going to plug in. Usually it's those small fucking cables for the front of your case. You'll probably plug those in the wrong order. You got to troubleshoot. You know, reseat your RAM or your video card or whatever. They make it really easy nowadays. I think it's like a really, really good developmental opportunity. And it saves you money. And I think it's fun. So, yeah, that's awesome, Sweeney. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad it worked out. High stakes Legos. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. How you doing, Hoon? The shiny cross is like a 0.01%, barely anyone with a shiny crossbow. Yeah, to be fair, not a lot of people were playing that first week. But yeah. The one guy who'd only been playing Destiny 2 for just over a week joined my Salvation's Edge post. His brother invited him, and we got him his first ever raid clear. On Salvations? What is the difficulty? Are raids... Sorry, this has changed so much. Are not portal raids, or like pre-Edge of Fate raids, are they still -5 permanently? Are they easy one phases? Because I remember... Did they fuck up a bunch of the boss healths or something? Oh, God, I forgot to spend. They're +0? Did the bosses have, like, absurd health or something? Or am I just completely misremembering? This was before Edge of Fate a few months ago. Okay, so it was when... I think that's when they fucked up the health scaling, right? Or something. I remember, or they redid the boss pools, or I remember people being really angry, and I think I ran a couple raids for some reason. They used to be -10, but then almost all rad content got bumped up by 10. Okay. Dude, I've been getting an unreal number of exotics from this event. Kind of sucks because I do not care for exotics right now. Master Rad is still incorrect. What it's -30 when it should be -20. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. With the Edge of Fate launch, they made a bunch of ammo drops for GLs +1 with 3 scabs. Wait, multiple scabs isn't supposed to work. I wanted to check something, but I don't know where. What the fuck was I checking? Oh, are these my actually, that's what I was checking. These are my seasonal challenges, I think. Yeah, these. Shiny bow. I guess I should keep this until I get like a real one, because I don't think I have one. Yeah, I'll keep that's my copium for now.
Guardian down.
Right on. I agree. I'm not afraid to admit that I'll have to improve some things with this build. I did some really weird shit with the hub controller. My ARGB stuff isn't working the way I want to yet. Did you get the Corsair stuff? A lot of the old school Corsair RGB bullshit is so annoying. Though their new stuff, I have a lot of the new, I think it's called like IQ Link stuff. It's expensive, but it works really well. And it looks really nice. Like the fans just kind of, it's kind of the Leon Lee thing where the fans clip together and they'll send signals through them. It's a really nice system, and that's what I have here. But yeah, the OG Corsair shit is just so bad. You find RGB ugly? I think it looks really nice. Like I'm not like rainbow puke or anything, but my computer's like constantly like a light blue. I think it looks really good. And I have like a fishbowl thing. It's huge. I have the height Y12 or height Y60. Oh my god. Yo, did I? Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Surely I'm like a kill off of this.
Guardian down.
I'm doing very well. We're vibing. We're just finishing up some Festival of the Lost goodness. Making sure I'm working towards the guild and such. Getting my final masks, which I should have done here in just a little bit.
Guardian down.
I'm glad you got your atemporal title done. I wonder how rare it'll be compared to the other rare titles. I bet it'll be the rarest title, just because there are the fewest people playing, and I think it requires stuff from the Epic raid, right? I would bet it'll be rarer than Salvation's Edge. Actually, it wasn't. I think Crota might have been even rarer than Salvation's Edge. Last time I checked. I'll have to triple check those numbers. It's been a long time since I've checked, but. Which is crazy because I don't think like atemporal isn't actually that difficult. Very doable. Yeah, because of Featherlight, yeah. I got Leon Leaf fans. I really liked how they look. They do look really nice, and they're very easy to use. But I don't think the controller recognizes the components that aren't Leon Leaf. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Things typically don't play well together. You might be able to, if you download, like their native software, you might be able to get it to work. Like MSI tends to play fairly nice with things, for instance. At least in my experience, it's going to change from like update to update, manufacturer to manufacturer, part to part. But will 550 be the pinnacle cap next season? Yep, they are not increasing the lights next season. I just want to point out you said atemporal will be super rare and this random has it. Well, yeah, if there's a random playing Destiny, they probably play a lot of Destiny if they're still playing right now. That checks out.
Guardian down.
How have I not gotten my 40 kills yet? Oh, shit. Did I just miss it? Oh, I did get it. Nice. Yeah, kind of mess with me that it doesn't pop up like a challenge. Probably should. All right, I'm gonna do a quick Crucible game to get my bonus loot. GG's everyone on the haunted altar stuff. Is Feral Heart's emblem bugged for anyone else? How's it bugged? Do you get the bug where trees sometimes don't count on pickups? I have not even been checking, Hoon. Okay. So I got candy collector. I just need to do 2 more activities. And then really it's just kind of waiting for the next weekly event. So let's do a Crucible match or 2. Burn through some Rumble. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you guys can join. You guys can join for Rumble. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's like the first Crucible mode or first Rumble mode that you can join together. That's my bad. Sorry. Sorry. And I did guild my flawless, so that's sick. We're on the way back up. I fell a little behind for a while there, but we're oh, this is not flawless, turns out. Wait, is this worth triumph points? No. Unethical red rumble boss picks. If people want to, I'm just trying to complete the games. Okay, I'll go ahead and take us in. Hell yeah, brothers. All right, now we just attacked the 2 randos. Oh man, this sort of stuff bugs me too. It's like, it just makes the game seem unpolished, you know? It's not a biggest deal, but it's like, you need to click on the mask to claim them. I know, I'm waiting to claim them all at once because I think that'll be super satisfying. Oh, don't forget your free bright dust. Oh, shader. Get to test out your gaudy shot roll or shotgun roll. What do you got here? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Baja Blaster 9000. People don't like this map, but I like this map. I think this map is good. Is it worth bounty prepping, and will you be doing it? No. Rumble. No, I'm not worried about it at all. Mostly because I don't want to do that. Why are there already 2 people on me? That was a great grenade. Dude, fuck off. I'm trying to kill this guy. No, I'm trying to kill this guy. Leave me alone. Oh, no. Fucking mantle. Yo, chill? Bro, you're kind of laggy. It's usually the best out of the 3 maps in the map pack. Yes. You really don't like the one on Nezi's ship? Me neither. Everyone loves that map, I feel like, but I also I also do not like that map. I think the center of that map plays very poorly. Yo, chill, chill. How did that not kill this guy?
2 for 1. 3.
Oh, get shit on, bro. Why is this fucker chasing me? Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude. I'm sweating my ass off here, man. Come on, you can't tell me that wasn't sexy as fuck. You can't tell me that wasn't sexy as fuck. Come on. Who stole my kill? What? Oh. Oh, I just miss every shot fucking on the planet, dude. Yeah, I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Only 5 minutes left.
Oh, that blows. I should have waited till I saw him. I tried to pre-fire the bubble. It was so dumb. Start off strong. Why are you just standing there? Fight me. What's up, Hammy? Probably not, because there's a Sabres game on, Hammy. So, I think I'm gonna do this in one more game and probably call for the night. But why? Come back here. Come back here. Oh!
Oh, look what you have.
All right, I gotta lock in. I want to win this. I can't let you guys win. I say as I die, the easiest death ever.
Minutes remain. Your third.
Oh, that was so pathetic. I should have won that. Wait, what's wrong, Hammy?
Two for one.
Oh! Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Keep it up, and victory is yours.
Oh! Give me this, give me this. I need this to win. I need my crutch. Oh, shoot! You ran into DMG yesterday? Wait, IRL? Hey! Bye! Oh!
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Oh, I need 2 kills. No! I threw!
Not bad at all.
On the Rumble thing? Hell yeah.
In a free-for-all, you can't.
Yo,
win
Scarrow, if you had
every
the
time.
opportunity to test going for a 42.195 kilometer run at some point, unrelated to current events in the gaming world, what would be the current recreational activity you would recommend after it? How the fuck do I answer that? Alright, one more game. Dude, bonus drops giving you light is absolutely fucking crazy. By the way, what a good change. Nothing feels better than... Ooh. Nothing feels better than just getting like 28 plus 4 drops in one game. It's like, oh yeah. That's the freaking stuff, dude. And then I'll still need to stream this at some point to hit rank 30 because I will only be rank like 22. But that stuff. I probably am gonna go play hockey tomorrow. So we'll see. Probably no stream, but we'll see. And then Thursday, likely I'll stream either this or Destiny Rising. We'll see. Okay, I'm popping off here. Okay. Multi. Oh, I was like, what the fuck map is multiplex? Oh, this is gonna be awful for Rumble.
Rumble.
I almost feel like I need no time on this map or something.
Leave none standing.
Oh, this is gonna be such a gross Rumble map, actually. We got a spawner. Would be fucking blue whale. Are you serious? No way!
You're in first place.
Oh man, I fucked that up. What the hell spawn is this? Did I wait? Oh, did I die to kinetic tremors? I thought the boss killed me. I was so confused there. God, that was an awful spawn. This map's huge, and it was like, yeah, the only available spawn is right next to this guy. Like, huh? My throwable was better. We spawned on each other? Dude, what a bad spawn. Dude, kinetic tremors on a PvP weapon is crazy. It's very intimidating. Okay, I need to lock in. I'm losing here. It's unacceptable.
What's that you've got?
No, my special, no! Come back. I haven't played the mode yet. Would it be fair to say that the PvE guys ignored in most matches? I ignore them. I don't know if everyone does. But I definitely dude, what a fucking spawn. Are you serious? Bro, I cannot hit my shots to save my fucking life.
What's that you've got?
I ignore him, but also if you shoot him, you get fun stuff, so. I'm gonna fall off the fucking map. Oh, I didn't think they were gonna jump, so I jumped, but they jumped higher than me. Why do I reload? I have 18 more fucking bullets in my gun. And it's like, yo, let's reload after one fight. Hey, let's win. They had the high ground. Oh, that's pretty good, Sparkies. This game does not want to matchmake me into a Rumble game. Yeah, it was being kind of finicky with us earlier,
Only
too.
5 minutes left.
And then it kind of just did all of a sudden. Where the fuck were you on the minimap? Alright, we can still come back. One well-placed super. Trying to. I was stopping. I was stopping. I think he was trying to stop. I'm not really sure. was trying to be nice, bro. I got shit on. Man, you got to boot up some of the game this weekend, do the Halloween stuff. It's like genuinely a pretty good event. It's probably the best iteration of festival we've had, at least in a very long time. I'm a big fan. You know, the game itself is in a whatever state, so that kind of is unfortunate, but I really like the new mode. But especially the, this is fine. This game mode's fine. I really like the Haunted Altars. I think they did a very good job with that. Minus the soft locks. Obviously, the soft locks fucking suck. Oh my god, dude, Midas fucking life. Jesus.
3 minutes. You're in second.
Holy, bro. This person's just gonna win. I'm feeding real hard. They're doing really good. Yeah, I love that it has something for PvE and PvP. Doesn't even matter if both activities are good or not, but leaving behind PvP in these events just seems like... Oh, but not leaving PvP behind seems like the way to go. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god. Is that a fucking crossbow?
The enemy's almost...
Yeah, I agree. This is essentially following the Guardian Games model, which I'm a big fan of. I hope Dawning gets... I really want Dawning to get some good treatment. How did I miss that?
Third place. An excellent match.
So... Yeah, but I agree. I agree.
You've lost, but so have others. You can come back from this.
Alrighty, everybody. So the only thing I have left is going to be getting to level 30. I will do that over the course of this week, and maybe we'll wrap it up this weekend with a weekend stream for this. Like I said, playing hockey tomorrow, so likely no stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Almost certainly something on Thursday, whether it's Destiny Rising or Destiny or whatever. So, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Fun little stream. I know Destiny's in a rough spot, but we're going to keep on getting all the triumphs and stuff. So we'll see. Everybody, have a great night. Love your faces. I will see you very soon, my friends. And I hope you have a good one. See ya.